What's up, battery eaters? Wow. Welcome back to another awesome Noita video. This one is part 3 of a run that I've been doing for a little bit now. I believe I just beat the High Alchemist and the Wand Connoisseur to the right and left of spawn. And then I think I was headed over to the lake for some reason. I actually don't know where I am, but... So what's next on the horizon for us? Yes, here's the High Alchemist. We don't really like being around here. I think I just got infinite digging. Yeah. It's the same. Amazing. Okay, here's the big ass tree. Just gonna go through. Get the cantele. The music notes. So what do we have? We have... What capacity? You have capacity 20? Wow. Beats this stupid capacity 14 wand I have. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is drop all of these and make this my teleport wand, because I think it has a lot more storage. I know it has a lot more storage, so I think it'll be better. Okay. This has the best charge speed. Okay, yeah. So I'll drop that. And then the Cantele. Oh, whoops. Oh, right, I'm plasma immune. Plasma heals me, so I don't need a healing wand. That's why I have so much storage. Nice. Okay, and then this will be my storage wand. So just put all this garbage on here, just for fun. I don't really need personal tentacler anymore, just because the obvious. It's kind of nice having the Cantele, because it can't really cast any of this junk. So it doesn't matter. But 20 capacity is about as good as it gets. Bounce is nice. Phasing I think is good for like multiversal travel. Shit like that. And I think these music notes are strong, if I recall. So we have 2 A's, 2 E's, 2 D's, 2 E's, and 2 G's. Okay. Now... Oh yeah, I did the music for the crystal key. How do you drop your item again? Right. I'm gonna want to reduce the cast delay on this. You reduce cast delay, you reduce cast delay, you reduce cast delay. You add some recharge. You add cast delay. How would I get this lower? Because I don't mind a pretty slow teleport wand. Hey guys. But I don't like it either. Wow, a lot of these guys, huh? Bunch of acid is what you are. Alright, next on the horizon is probably going to have to be Parallel Worlds. Just because I have all the pieces. I have Ambrosia, I have Digging, and I have Teleportation. So I think I'll go for that. But first... we need to get Sea of Mimicium, which is... obviously from here on out, there's a lot of spoilers. Just because, you know, the obvious. So let me tab over to a new tab here. Sea of Mimicium Quest Noita. Mimicium. Okay. Larger amounts can be spawned through the Sea of Mimicium. Sea of Mimicium. Yep, that's the one. Now I need the temple. Henkeva Potu. Potion Mimic is a unique creature spawned in the Barren Temple. Barren Temple stands above the snowy wasteland on a small island. A roof-like pedestal glass glyph upon it. Okay. I'm going to pull up the map as well, because I believe what I need to do is go here, get pheromone, all the potions, make them my friend, and then I think maybe this? So even make him an ominous liquid, right. But I have to go here first, which is just right above the tree. So that's where I'm going to head over to. That's the plan anyway. I'm going to leave the crystal key here. Leave the crystal key there, so I don't lose it. Okay, this wand kind of blows for this. Anything else I could get? So yeah, better wands are obviously on the horizon, but next up are Insano perks. Here you can see I've gotten the one of the chests. Is that the Leviathan, I think? That's the salt. You can see my achievement tree here. It's not too bad, I think. Might not be too good either, but whatever. I like Noita. It's a good game. This is the first God run I've had in a long time. I've obviously had the scaffolding of a couple in my previous runs, but now it is time to actually execute on it. So you have a bunch of potion mimics here in the Henkeva Temple. Gotta make sure not to kill any potion mimics on accident, I think. Oh, I can dig through this brickwork. Nice. Okay, so there's pheromone. That's what I need. That's not a good sound to hear. Just gonna ditch this worm pheromone here. What perks do I have? I have oil blood, electric immune, toxic immune, extra health, one off, and tinker everywhere. Okay. If you're wondering, this is remove perks, because I did not know about the nullifying altar until I installed the mod, and I honestly just don't really want to turn it off. I could, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'd probably prefer to do nullifying altar stuff anyway, just because it's in, you know, it's the game. Oh, it's an empty potion. You need pheromone to pour on the mimicium potion, which is somewhere. Let me check again. The potion mimic. In the left, and in the leftmost part of its surface, although covered by ice, there are entrances to a shallow pool containing a dormant potion mimic. Okay. Right. I don't need pheromone yet. I need to follow this sign and go left. The clouds look insane. Here's the Barren Temple. This is Touch of Grass, I believe. Just go in through there. Okay. Here you are. My friend. Mimicium. Adept's Note. Those who attain the fruit of the house above the triadic tomb shall hold this truth. The holiest ground is most fertile when touched by our water. Alright, pop off. Okay, that's the Barren Temple complete, and now we go back to the right. Following these. Alright. Here we are. Now the Henkeva Temple. We pour Mimicium on you. Now it's a Mimikium potion. Get 1. Nice. You can see that's 3 now. That's brickwork. Okay. So this is the Sea of Mimikium quest, if you haven't seen it before. This is how you get infinite ambrosia, as far as I know. Infinite of any liquid that you already have. Very, very powerful. Healthium, even, if you somehow get healthium. I'm sorry, friend. There we go, Sea of Mimikium. Very nice. So I'm going to hang on to this Mimikium potion, but now, with this, we can go... I'm going to go complete the Ominous Liquid quest to the right here. See this arrow? If you go to the right of the Mimikium Temple, the Hinkova Temple, you find the Ominous Temple, which is ominous, and it is where you will find Ominous Liquid, which poisons you. And over there, on the left, you might have seen a potion bottle. This is where you get Milk Potion. As far as I know, is the only place you can get Milk Potion. But here, you see it kind of looks like water. I believe that is the hint that you're supposed to cast Sea of Mimikium to fill it up to that line. And there you find a treasure chest. I'm pretty sure this stuff kills you. Yeah, it kills you pretty nicely. But, because I have so much plasma, I should be able to make it safe enough. This is what, 15 a second? Who cares? Touch of grass. Now I'm just gonna heal up with plasma. Now we have touch of grass. Transmutes everything in a short radius into earth, including walls, creatures, and you. Oh, my Mimikium's going down. Let's make that ambrosia. Well, that's fun. Whee! Oh, and it's all going to become water. Very nice, very nice. Okay. It did take one of my casts there of Mimikium. So just to be safe, I'm just going to do Sea of Mimikium up here. It made oil. Apparently there was some oil there. But the main thing you need is ambrosia. And I'm just going to move my Mimikium flask over to the side. So here we have infinite ambrosia. Let's just make sure I can cast that again. I can. Nice. And I always like going eastward before I go westward for parallels. That is my preferred mode. You can see what we've already done. We have chainsaws here, which might be good for... Okay, yeah, it's a little better. And accelerating shot could be good for this. Yep. Nice. Critical plus doesn't really matter. Cessation is good. Peplicate spell, I don't think matters. But I'm just going to leave some stuff here for storage. That. Phasing, I think, is powerful, but not something I need. And then... Yep. Probably keep a luminous drill there. Omega. Tau and Gamma are very strong. I should hang on to those. Touch of Grass, I don't think I need to hang on to. Bounce as well, I don't think I need to hang on to. These spark bolts don't really matter. Okay. And I'm going to move all of these notes to the Cantale. Because that's where they go. Beautiful. What is it? I don't know any of the correct so yeah, the Cantaleo will try to create a portal, I believe, but not unless you have the right sequence of notes, which I do not. Hemis. Love what you've done with the place. If I could get a recoil damper on this thing, that'd be pretty nice, I think. Right now the recoil's pretty insane. But that's just so I can go to the right easier. You can see our beautiful suns. So what is the goal of this run? Probably to do all there is to do in Noita until, well, until I die, I guess. We'll go here. Very nice. Okay, we do Ambrosia. See if Mimicium. Ah, well, that's not gonna work, is it? Go up. See if Mimicium. There we go. And now we have infinite Ambrosia. Okay. The accelerating shot black hole goes up until a point. We want it to go down so that the Ambrosia just trickles down. Nice. Okay. Okay, this is the idea, is it just goes down, so I don't have to worry about filling it out all the way. And then the idea is you want to stay stained as long as possible in Ambrosia. I can use as much of it as I need to, because there's infinite of it. So you just do that. Cross the boundary, and we're there. Nice. So yeah. Gotta be careful on the surface. There are some meanies. You get the alchemists, you get the bridge bosses that try to kill you. They're pretty good at killing you as well, so want to be careful for that. Very nice. Yeah. There you can see an alchemist. We can kind of just kill them. I'm not too worried about the alchemist specifically. The bridge boss does fire projectiles that just polymorph you, and I don't have a shield yet. So right now is probably the scariest part of the run. Oh, there is a Essence Eater in Parallel Worlds. I didn't know that. That makes that a lot easier. Okay. Hello. Oh. Did I already pass the... No, here's our spot. This is where I need to go. Perfect. Okay, we're in East Mines. Very nice. I'm not explosion immune, and mines explode a lot, so let's just be careful. I'm not God mode yet, though I am projectile immune. So I'm the most interested in just going down. Somebody picked up a wand over there. But I believe all the wands and mines are predetermined to be pretty useless. Sadly. That'll kill me. Hurtful. Hate these acid guys. What you got? Fireball. Yeah. Yep. Useless, useless. Shame. What is that? Ooh, Firestone. Okay, I do need one of those. What do I need more? I have infinite mimicium. I'll take the Firestone for now. It's probably the most common of them, but it is nice. And remember, you can't go through the portal. You have to go down with black holes. Oh, I went too far to the side. I am toxic immune, so this will be pretty easy. Oh, right, we have Super Steve. Okay. Okay. Anything I might not have cast before? I think Acid Cloud I might have. Let's just check. Acid Cloud. I have all the seas. Where are the clouds? Here they are. I have cast Acid Cloud before. Okay, Displacement could be good. Never know. But yeah, you always want to take this and that, because it's a parallel world, it doesn't matter. And Extra Perk is going to be really strong. And I should have dropped the... what should I have dropped? I should have dropped the reroll machine first before I went down. There we go. Super Steve! There he goes. Incredible. Okay. Perk Lottery. It's the best one you could get. Add mana. Nice. That's powerful. Rock could be good for homing. What have I not cast here? I might not have cast Slime Mist in the past, so... I'm pretty sure I've cast just about every spell that I could from Holy Mountains anyway, but... it doesn't really hurt to try. And nice. So yeah, you can see this locks that price in. Not immune to being frozen, or melee immune yet, so I should probably be more careful down here. That is how runs end, after all. Melee immune is going to be my next priority, behind explosion immune. Alright. Yeah, getting frozen is not nice. Permanent Shield is very good. Trick Blood Money is also good. I'll take both of those. Permanent Shield is the main one, so I don't get polymorphed on accident. Vacuum Field. Have I cast that? Powder Vacuum Field. Vacuum Field. I haven't cast Liquid Vacuum Field. I see. Nothing to worry about. Fly Upwards could be good. Go away. Alright, well. So far, so good. I guess I'll... just because I don't like it down here. I'll pour some of this stuff and then make a bunch of that. And go Black Hole. So now everything's my friend and immune to damage, hopefully. Amazing. I would like to be explosion immune, especially for PC base. It's very scary being here. But I'm not, so whatever. If you don't know, you can just go to the side very easily. In God runs. To the side of PC base. Yeesh. Just over this way. After, you know, dispensing, dealing with all these enemies. Ooh. Because to the side of PC base, there's always the eye room. You gotta make sure you don't go in the portal. It'll teleport you back to the main world. But, right down here, there will always be some pretty, you know, some half-decent spells. You got Chaos Larpa. Touch of Oil I do not care about at all. But, you know, Spells to Power could be good. None of these are really that insane. I'll probably get rid of Touch of Oil. Spells to Power can be very strong. None of these really matter, but they have the potential to matter a lot. You can get add mana, damage up, stuff like that. Just all the stuff you're looking for. Alright, and of course UC base is terrible and I hate it. But let's see how much damage these guys' bullets do. 15. His melee still hurts me. That's the only thing that can hurt me. So obviously that's next on the list. As I've said about 100 times, melee immunity is very strong. It's one of the great many things you need to not die. What do you have there? Alchemic Precursor. Ah, incredible. That's the kind of thing we want more of. Okay, so I'll drop this Firestone. I need a potion to catch some of that. I don't need a lot, but I do need some. So I'll look for a flask around here for a bit. Because you get a little bit of Alchemic Precursor in a flask, and you're golden. Glimmer's nice. I'll take that for now. Glimmer and Chainsaw is very powerful. Okay. So it looks like it was probably Ambrosia, Pheromone, and... I have no idea. Yeah. Octagonal Bolt Bundle. Nice. Not really seeing any potion flasks, obviously. Should have held on to that Mimikium one, I guess. Though, to be fair, I wasn't expecting to find infinite money. Might have been an oil as well. Could be freezing liquid. Everything that's in Hisi base is pretty subject to being the components here. So, I guess... Oh, no. It's totally, it's water, pheromone, and, ambrosia probably, right? Let me just mix this. Get a little bit of everything in here. Mix all that together. Looks like no. Maybe oil as well. Mix this together. Pheromone, blood, water. I didn't pick up any oil. Just need a little bit of it. Careful of the wand, guys. Okay, there's some here. Just need it just a little bit. Doesn't look like I got any pixels of it. Pheromone, blood, water. And concentrated mana is pretty annoying to find, but I don't know if I care about it, right? Add mana is nice. Okay, so I just need a pixel. Actually, I could just cast Sea of Mimikium right now and make a lot of it, so I'll just do that. There you go. Pheromone, blood, water. No. Okay. Out of Midas. You guys are just living in it, huh? Okay. We'll pour out the concentrated mana for now. Doesn't really matter. Not explosion immune, so you have to be careful for these guys. I could always come back to East 1 to get some of it. But looks like there is some... It's not making any more of it, though, is the problem. Okay, I have a couple pixels of it here. Water and Drought of Midas. Nice. There's Mimikium stuck in there. Works very nicely. Okay, so I have some of that in there now, too. That's all I need. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep going down. Oh my. I'm electric immune. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of friends coming down with me, which is fine. Hello, Stephen. How did I get whiskey on me? No, no, no. Damage up. Nice. Cool. Well, how about extra item in Holy Mountain? And I don't want any of these. Well, eat your vegetables could be good. I don't know. Water and Draught of Midas. Okay, how about, let's go to the left and make a pocket. Just somewhere to contain all this. I went up too far. Now there's stuff here that'll get in the way. It's pretty annoying. Well, the snow will block the hole, so it's not the end of the world. Just want to, like, go up a little bit, but not too much. That's the idea. Okay, cool. Just want to see if I make him here. But I don't want it to actually mimic anything yet. Magical liquid? What? I've never seen that ever. Magical liquid. Shit I made up. Magical liquid. Eh. But it goes away immediately. But there's a few pixels of it everywhere. Okay, hopefully there's no more magical liquid waiting to get rid of all my Mimikyu. No, it looks like it is doing that. Okay. Just a couple pixels of this stuff is enough to... Ah, well that's kind of the problem, is it will. Okay, it's from stuff you can make in Hisi base though, right? So I can just combine this. I think I would prefer to have the blue because it has to combine with flesh to make it, which means I can copy it easier. Okay, well there's some extra runoff here, so I can always come back to it now. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. This is what I need. So yeah, you get all the precursor in this bottle. So precursor plus pheromone. Let me... Well, I know pheromone's part of the equation, so I want to hang on to pheromone too. So that's fine, I can hang on to it. And none of these are really good. Eat your vegetables, at least, is not good. And there's whiskey here too, so this is annoying. How do I get this off of me? I don't want that staying. Means that your aim goes wild. Not explosion immune yet. And dear viewer, you're probably thinking, why did I not just take exploding corpses? Well, it's because exploding corpses can kill stuff you don't want to kill. It chain reacts a lot of stuff. It's not always the goal. Sometimes you want stuff alive. Nice. Wow, you're bleeding a lot. What in the world? Alright, cool. Yeah, no more shuffle. I drop this down first. Something with the shield just reflected that. That's funny. Oh, Glimmer's nice. Again, just reducing casts away. Accelerative homing could be good. Double spell could be nice. Reduce spread is nice. I already have 2 on there, but still. And wow, another Glimmer. Look at that. You can just add all the glimmers you want, it doesn't matter. incredible. Very nice. I have 2 add manas. I have a fly upwards. Probably won't use chain bolt again. Pour a little bit of this junk here. Fun, fun. Alright. Cool. Okay, better teleport wand. Nice. Beautiful. Spells to power. There's a wasp. Still not melee immune, which is kind of frustrating. That is the one I want the most. Ooh, can't have glimmer on those because I can't see my black hole then. Alright. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I like being able to see the black hole. Okay, that's fun. That's good. All good, all good. The vault is spooky because it has a lot of really mean guys that want nothing more than to kill you. In some runs, I'll just skip the vault entirely. I won't even go here on Parallel Worlds, but this is not one of those runs. Pretty ass wand. Tragic. Oh, add mana. Trick Blood Money's nice. Lightning Thrower is not nice. Oh, Deercoy. Cool. Not Explosive immune, not Freeze immune. I don't know if that's even a thing. It's the vault, so gotta be careful. Careful not to take the portals more than anything, but careful. Alright. I know the gods are very angry with me, that was the point. Nice, so what do we got? We have True Orbit. I think that's important for some wands. Random spell, Fizzle, Glittering Field, Deadly Heal, Projectile Energy Shield. I don't think this matters. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Small probability of short circuiting. I think that's important, actually. I think that is important. I can't say for certain, but you never know. So this is probably not the most engaging or interesting episode, honestly. This is a lot of just, you know, go down. Okay, I'm already immune to electric damage. And faster levitation, I'll take 1. This is Temple, which I do not mess with. Okay, so would I rather go up through hell or go through a portal? I mean, this is a pretty fine wand. Also, if you follow your own black hole, you go up pretty quick. Oh, hi Hisi base. A lot of gold here. Looks like maybe whiskey is part of it as well. Could be. Doesn't really matter because I already have infinite of both precursor and draught. Something to keep in mind, though. Alright, nice. Yeah, so... Oh my god! High Chaotic Polymorphine. That's not a good one to find. let's get the orb here. Good lord, chaotic poly. Be so for real. Chaotic polymorphine. Yeesh. Alright. Nice. So yeah, the east and west orbs, they damage you over time. That's why I'm sitting in Ambrosia, which apparently had some other stuff in it. Not ideal, but whatever. Also, it looks like it can freeze, which is pretty funny. So yeah, that seems like a good enough place to call it for today. But thank you, as always, for watching. I am real quick just gonna make a lot more of... Right, we're in a parallel world. Those are poly shots. So where's our guy from? Where's our guy? There you are, buddy. Yeah, it's why you don't hang out on parallel worlds too often. It's because there's guys that'll try to polymorph you while you're not paying attention. Which is pretty messed up. Wow, yeah. Sick and twisted, really, more than anything. So, yep. Just gonna dispose of this chaotic poly right now before it becomes an issue. But yeah, I understand that for the most part this is probably just background footage. I get it. I watch a bunch of people just in the background while I'm doing work. Because it's nice to have something to listen to. Alright. Oh, oops. Need accelerating shot and see the vacuum. So yeah, right now, I'm just gonna make a bunch of Mimicium here. Put a couple drops of... That was blood. Okay, this is mostly precursor. I don't want blood. I want probably pheromone in here. This is blood pheromone. Now it's just blood. Okay. Pheromone was the end goal. Okay, there's a little bit here. That's good. Spit that out. Just a pixel of pheromone. Now it's just pheromone. Okay, perfect. So, yep, now we can go over here, do the same thing, get a seed of Mimicium, make a whole bottle of pheromone. Okay, so now I have pheromone sectioned off. What I want is to get all of this out of here, so it's just precursor. So we just wait until there's no pheromone in there. Now it's just precursor. Perfect. Can pick all this up. What did you pick up? Okay, it was just waiting to transform. It was mostly Mimicium for a second. Perfect. And now we have just a bottle of alchemic precursor. Now, if we could just copy Draught of Midas, that's more like it. So now we can get rid of all of our water. Just make sure it's still, yeah, still hanging out there. Because it'll dissolve into the ground and turn it into gold and get rid of Draught of Midas when the player touches it. But if you do something like this, it doesn't. So it does look basically identical to Ambrosia. So I'll have Ambrosia in slot 1. There. But yeah, now we just have infinite Midas, which also makes you tipsy, apparently. That's why I was tipsy. Or alcoholic, even. So yeah, as soon as we get breathless, we'll be able to get infinite gold and just sit here for like an hour. But East 1 is where the Draught of Midas is. So yeah, that's where I'm going to call it today. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can set up a thumbnail, actually. Probably one of these. Probably just have me sitting right there. F2, I think. There it is. Alright, well, thanks for watching. That's where I'm going to call it. See you in the next one, I guess. Later.